Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a requested video, and that is to show the brushes that I normally use. And this is probably going to be quite a short video because honestly I don't use that many brushes because here's the thing. I have some like other brushes that are not standard that I've purchased, but I don't really use them, or I don't use them. And that's mainly because I don't know how to. But yeah. And the one brush that I use on maybe oh daily basis is this one. And I got this one um by subscribing to Aaron Blaze his newsletter. So that's where I got this brush. And I love it. I usually sketch with this one. Um because I like the feel of it. And sometimes I usually draw grass with this one as well. So that is what I use that one for. But the brushes that I use the most often is just one of these. So a round hard brush, nothing special. And that is usually what I color the horses with. And then what I do, I color basically everything with, no, horses. Sorry. Uh, but then this is usually what I change. So I have another drawing here, or I have a drawing here that I'm working on at the moment, lion. Uh, and this one I've only used a round brush, a round hard brush with varied percent on flow. So like I said, for this entire thing, I've only used the same brush. And I I just like it. And wait, I don't like when it's spacing, so I want it to be completely smooth. There we go. And yeah, I enjoy working with this one. And for those who don't know, when I blend, I pick up the colors with the eyedropper tool and just do like so until I'm happy. So that is how I blend. Now you know that if you didn't already. So that is the brush that I use for well, usually, well, animals, people, and stuff like that. However, when I draw backgrounds, I like to use this one, but I've made it bigger. Wait, and I changed some settings on it. I can see if I can show them later. I think it's this brush. Whatever. Yeah, it's that brush. But I think I don't have any spacing, and yeah, wait, I can. But I think that's the brush that I've changed a little bit. But yeah, this is the one. And what I add is texture, and yeah, you can see the um, settings here. And this brush I like using when I'm drawing landscapes, because I think I don't know, I like it's smoother in a way, and the edges are not as sharp, which I like. Although I don't really enjoy working with this when I am like drawing, a horse or something like that, because I don't feel I want to have that round brush because it can be so small when you use like pen pressure. But this one, I feel like it's difficult to get that amount of control. So this I normally use for the backgrounds because, like I said, it's softer, and in that way it's easier, at least in my opinion, to use. And yeah, I I really like this brush, to be honest. I always enjoy drawing with this one. Because before I, well, started to use this one, I used, well, a round and hard brush. And honestly, I always struggled with with it. But this one, I just love working with it. And usually when I uh, at least for backgrounds, when I am kind of making the base for the background, like the landscape, I like to have the settings on flow quite low because that makes it even softer, but without making it like an actual soft brush. Because I do not enjoy. Wait, can I do this? No, I can do that with that one, but I don't like these types of brushes. I just don't. I don't think I've ever actually used one for my drawings. It's just sometimes I accidentally uh, manage to get this brush and it pisses me off so bad. So I like brushes to be like, well, hard. But yeah, this is usually what I change. And uh, when I start off with a drawing, well, I almost always have maybe 70, 80 something percent on flow. But then I tend to like go back a little bit and then, yeah, I switch basically. Um, and also, I thought I would, if I'm drawing fog or something like that, I like to, wait, I will fill this. There we go. I use a round brush, like that one, or that one, or that one, it doesn't really matter, but one of these. Um, and spacing, I don't want any. And I add scattering, and then you can change settings there. And this kind of like you have to just experiment. Where do I have? There we go. I'm going to see if I like this or not. No, I don't really like that. And I want it to be a bit smoother, and that is when I lower the flow. And I want it to be even smoother, so yeah, that's better. Do I want some texture? Mm. Like I always experiment a lot here, and it depends on what I'm doing. So that is something I would recommend because you can change a brush quite a lot by just doing this. Uh, should we add some spacing? No. No, I don't want spacing. And here, I actually want to. There we go. So this is usually like how I draw fog. Now I won't make this detailed as fog can be, but yeah, this is usually some of the settings that I tend to use. And yeah, I just experiment a lot, and then maybe lower the opacity on the layer, that is. But yeah, that is basically everything. Because, like I said, I don't use that many brushes, and this is usually where I change things. And I can recommend that when you are drawing, try to change some of these settings to see what happens, because that is what like makes that is how I came up with my favorite brush, and that is this. Wait, sorry, that is this one. And I changed some settings and did some things here, and that is it. I love, like I said, I love working with this brush because it gets the job done. Because I think one of the reasons that I love it so much is that, as you can see, if you just take it like that, it's already like, you always have a little fade here, which, since I blend with by picking up the colors, that makes it easier because I don't have to think as much of pen pressure while doing this. So yeah, that is all I have for this video, and sorry if it wasn't that fun, because I like I said, I don't use that many brushes, and I tend to experiment a lot, so yeah. But I hoped some of you liked it. Yeah. Goodbye.